That steps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
we can't ask Rashad questions.
But this one is Andrew Schultz. He calls out Kendrick Lamar. He calls him hypocritical, and he thinks the diss were for clicks. So he said he's click farming. This is something I would usually ignore because why do I care about what Andrew Schultz has to say about hip hop? But in this instance, these guys went back and forth, and regardless if I ignored it or not, personally, people are going to talk about it because Andrew Schultz is like the biggest internet viral comedian out right now. Like his segments and his jokes get millions of views on all platforms. It gets millions of views on Facebook Reels, gets millions of views on Instagram Reels. I'd assume it gets millions of views on TikToks. I'm not on TikTok. And it gets millions of views just in video form and short form on YouTube. So, you know, regardless if I said something or not, people are going to see it. So why not? Andrew Schultz said, who was this written by the way? Jelani Turner Williams. Shout out to Jelani Turner Williams, man. I believe that's a woman up in New York. Shout out to Complex. Andrew Schultz says he finds it hypocritical that Kendrick Lamar dissed him, but will co-produce a movie directed by South Park co-creator Trey Parker. The comedian was a guest on Sirius XM's The Sam Roberts Show on Wednesday and revisited the GNX song Whacked Out Murals. Around the hour mark, Schultz expressed his anger towards Kendrick fans, threatening him and his friends before calling out the rapper for co-producing Parker's upcoming film, Whitney Springs. The comedy is slated to release next March. On Whacked Out Murals, Kendrick rapped, "Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman that's law," which seemed to be pointed at Schultz. But the flagrant co-host found it ironic that Kendrick would work with Parker after Lizzo was infamously trolled about her weight on a South Park episode last year. I think that was last year. I feel like so much is happening in so little time. Did I find it hypocritical that he's doing a movie with the South Park guys and they've got Lizzo jokes and all that other stuff? Schultz said around the 1 hour mark on the video below. Like, yes, he's being hypocritical. He was just doing it for clicks. He's like jumping on the internet thing. He probably wasn't that familiar with me and didn't realize that people know about me or whatever. I think he was just reacting to a video online, and then I did get confirmation it was about me. I remember he said, "Oh, it's not about me. It's not about me. It's not about me." Now he found out it's about him and he feel away. Oh, whatever, bro. Then I get confirmation it was about me. So before I get sent anything, I got confirmation. Yeah. It's the most ego thing in the world to think it's about me. It's like, did I just react for 2 weeks and then I got confirmation? He said I didn't react for 2 weeks and then I get confirmation. Basically, his team reached out to somebody and was like, "Yo, we weren't talking about you guys with that line about killing stuff, but it was about Schultz with this thing." Schultz explained. So I'm like, okay, you open your mouth, you say this one thing, telling your fans to kill my friends. You get whatever's coming to you, and you better enjoy it. Schultz then denied that his comment was to make love to Kendrick in response to Whacked Out was racist, as artist fans previously said. People tried to make it racism so fast. That was the most surprising thing, Schultz said. I said it back while they were like, "This is racism. This comes from a history of slave owners having sex with their slave." I'm like, what the F is going on there? I was like, how did this become racist? Schultz then gave more remarks about the controversy and called Kendrick a prolific artist. The comedian previously called K-Dot working with Parker, claiming on the flagrant that the rapper appreciates white comedians that make fun of black people. That's a funny joke. Out of all of this was like the funniest part. I feel like he could have said this and left it at that, bro. Could have said that and left it at that. But I guess in a podcast when you need to fill like 2 hours of time, I get it. All right, next topic.
that steps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.